And as Eric mentioned, the Strait of Hormuz may close. And in fact, oil futures are spiking in reaction to the turmoil in the Middle East. And investors do fear that Iran would disrupt what is global shipping via the Strait of Hormuz.
One of the world's most critical oil choke points is under threat. Iran's parliament just voted to close the Strait of Hormuz. And if they do, it could send oil prices skyrocketing, trigger inflation chaos, and even risk a global war. But will they actually go through with it? And what does this mean for your wallet? Let's break it down. Iran isn't making this threat out of nowhere. This comes after U.S. and Israeli airstrikes targeted Iranian nuclear facilities. Now, Iran's parliament has approved a plan to block the Strait of Hormuz, a key retaliation move. But the final decision lies with Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei. Experts say a full closure is unlikely, but even partial disruptions could shake the world. Iran has multiple ways to disrupt Hormuz without a full blockade. 1. Naval mines. Iran has thousands that could be deployed overnight. 2. Anti-ship missiles and drones. They could target tankers without sinking them. 3. Ship seizures, like they did in 2023 with the Stena Impero. The U.S. Fifth Fleet in Bahrain would likely intervene, risking a direct conflict. If Hormuz shuts down, here's what happens. Oil prices could spike to $130 plus per barrel. Gas prices would follow. Shipping costs explode. Insurance premiums jump 13 times higher. Inflation nightmare, food, electronics, everything gets more expensive. China and India panic. They rely on Hormuz for 70% of their oil. Japan, South Korea, and Europe would face energy shortages, while Gulf economies like Saudi Arabia lose billions. The U.S. and allies won't tolerate a blockade. In the 1980s, they escorted tankers during the Iran-Iraq War, and they'd likely do it again. But this time, Iran has drones and hypersonic missiles, making confrontation riskier. China buys 90% of Iran's oil. They'll push Tehran to avoid a closure, but might also exploit the crisis for cheaper deals. Even if Hormuz stays open, this crisis will force the world to reduce dependence on this choke point. Countries are already building new pipelines like UAE's Fujairah bypass, stockpiling oil reserves, India plans to double theirs, accelerating renewables, solar, nuclear, EVs. Iran likely won't fully close Hormuz, but even threats will keep markets on edge. The real winner? Countries with energy alternatives. What do you think? Will Iran shut down the Strait of Hormuz? Drop a comment below. And if you want more deep dives on geopolitical risks, smash that like button and subscribe for the latest analysis. Thanks for watching.